Hey, what's up, guys? So I wanted to come at you real quick. Just a quick thought. Got my favorite vegan meal here. A little bit of um, potatoes I threw in the microwave, a little bit of vegan butter, and some ketchup. Nutritional yeast. So great snack. It's got your fats, carbs, proteins. It's really good. So I'm sitting out here in front of my house, and I've been thinking. We always want more, you know. And excuse the cars when they drive by because I'm kind of at an intersection. But we always want more, and I think about it. We don't really need more. If we started to live on less, we'd be able to appreciate what we have more. Um, I'm fortunate enough to uh, have some pretty good in-laws, and some pretty good parents, and have some pretty good family to help support me, in my life. But when I think about it, I don't really need more in my life. Like, I don't need more money. Right now, I have 3 cars, and they're not great cars. I got like an '04 Sentra, an '03 Mercury, and an '05 Camry. One of those cars, I paid whatever the sticker price was. The other car I got for 1,000, and the other car was a gift. Um, Not really to me, but to my wife and my family and I. But even still, it's like people look at me like, "Yo, you got so much." It's like, I really don't. You got a house. Yeah, this house, okay, $100,000. Not a lot for a house, and it's a townhouse. There's plenty of townhouses that you could get, in this, and even in this neighborhood that are even under 100,000. But when I think about it, all the time that I've been trying to um, get a better job, make more money, I didn't really have to. The job that I had was fine. The money that I was making, I was able to support, my family and I. And every time that I would try to chase more money, I would always, I don't know, just mess things up. So I started thinking about it. If we had to live on less, could we? Well, if we had to eat less food, well, yeah, we could go on diets. But also, we could learn to plant and grow our own food. Uh, my backyard isn't finished yet, and you guys have probably seen the beginning steps. You don't want to see it now. But when I think about it, when I get that finished, there's going to be like the walkway, the patio, and like a little gardening area around it. Once the gardening area is finished, I'll be able to plant, simple things like, cucumbers, maybe some type of a lettuce or like I don't know, something, tomatoes, cucumbers, whatever people plant. Um, and, really begin to focus on having my own instead of going out and buying. What that'll do, that'll free up some of that extra money that is going into the groceries, and I'll be able to live on making less money. And people say, well, I don't want to be a farmer or a planter or things like that. That's cool, but ask yourself why. Why not grow your own food? Why not be your own supplier? Why not, be able to do something that is going to move things forward? Now, here's one answer. Because I work so much. And it's understandable. Your job may require you to work 50 to 60 hours a week. If you have a job that pays a lot of money, I'm not telling you to give that kind of job up. But if you have a job that pays, a lot of money, why are you looking for more money? Live within your means. We don't have cable because we don't watch cable. And now that I'm starting to live on less, I have more time at home. And I really don't want to watch cable. Now, I do like tech and gadgets and things like that. So I spend my money on that. But, like I said, I'm outside today, cutting the grass and doing things like that. Where I could have been inside, trying to watch TV, catching up on movies, but instead I'm outside. Now, once I'm done this video, I'm going to turn on my podcast, and I'll probably listen to Undisclosed. But Undisclosed kind of like after the podcast Serial. I really want to listen to Serial. So maybe I'll listen to Serial first, and then, I don't know, probably it may last me to the end of the night. Dude, I want a motorcycle so bad. Sorry, off on a tangent. But yeah, I'll probably listen to Serial, all of it, and then I'll wind up, moving over to Undisclosed. But on that topic, like TV shows, everybody knows that they rot your brain. Not rot your brain, but like they don't allow you to imagine as much as you could. Now, ultimately, you should be reading, and the reading will help your imagination a ton. If you're reading, you're not only imagining the scenery, what people look like, how tall someone is, even if they tell you, you still have to imagine, how tall they are, things like that. But when you're reading, you also have to imagine the voices. When you listen to a podcast, they give you the voices, but they don't give you the visual. So it is helping my mind to work a little bit, while I'm listening to it. But I'm telling you, there's something about just enjoying nature. Everybody wants to have more non-natural stuff, and they're enjoying nature less and less. Yeah, listen, I don't like flies, mosquitoes, or bugs or anything like that, so I don't like being outside as much. But I do like the fresh air. Like right now, the temperature is probably like 72, 73 degrees. Usually I keep my air conditioner on between 70 and 75. So right now, being outside, it's almost like an air-conditioned, fresh breeze kind of day. I get a chance to see the sunlight, soak up some vitamin D, and I get to open up the windows of my house to help air things out. It's amazing what you can do with less. So just start thinking about that. What ways can you start to cut back to help to enrich your life so that you could be able to live better on less? It's your boy GRHASMO, and I'm out of here.